some Elder Scrolls Online. So let's get right into it. But if you're new to my channel, subscribe. It always helps. But if not, go back, relax, and finish it. We're going off where we started, like ended last episode. We might open this area right here real quick. And then go to the quest. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the quest. So... I will not be picking up any of these, like this right here and this, just because the only way I will ever pick that up, because it takes up too much space in the inventory, is if I had membership. That's the only way I will actually pick up all that. Okay. Looks like I need to go this way.
And there was no sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or concerned.
We'll find him, Val. Now go check on the Pearl while I speak to our new guest.
Will you just stop doing that and lay down? Jesus.
What a rare honor Valcerin bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked upon this sacred island. Val tells me your aid was indispensable in uncovering the false Aldach's plot on Summerset. Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you describe sounds familiar, though I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I fear the pearls may be a harbinger of the threat Sothasil warned us about. Sothasil, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order. After an attack on his clockwork city, he warned us about a Daedric threat to Summerset and Artaeum. I sent Valcerin to investigate. Indeed, but not until we finish studying the Pearl Valcerin brought us. There are mysteries to unravel, and Val believes you will be instrumental to our success. We can get started immediately. Unless you want to explore our island first. The next step involves a thorough examination of the strange pearl you and Valcerin recovered from beneath the Shimmerine Monastery. Hopefully, we can learn more about the false Aldach and the source of the pearl's magic. We are the Psijic Order, friend of Valcerin. There is very little we cannot accomplish through the application of the old ways. Every object remembers its history. The trick involves selecting the correct ritual to reveal those buried memories. While I head inside to begin the augury ritual, I'd like you to go to Sothasil's study in the tower, find my acolyte, Oriandra, and ask her for Sothasil's amplification elixir. We may need it if the pearl proves to be resistant to our magic.
Okay. Looks like we just got a belt, so let's go ahead and equip that. have to go in. Oh, yeah, you have to go in there, okay. Now, these type of boxes, why is there just that in there? Really, there's just one single square. Who the hell puts a freaking strawberry or whatever that stuff is? One single, wow. Okay, no. Some already been in here. Because some of these are already looted, so. Okay, I guess we could go ahead and talk.
I knew it the moment we met back at the ruins. I sensed there was something special about you. The fact that Valcerin hasn't stopped talking about you just confirms my original assessment. I'm glad I was able to help you escape that mine trap. That strange pearl has certainly been reluctant to reveal its secrets. The Right Master hates it when an inanimate object refuses to cooperate. Regarding the amplification elixir, I just cataloged it. It's a Sotha Seal creation, as you'd expect. What? No, not in the traditional sense. He's not one of our monks, if that's what you're asking. More like an honorary member, I guess you'd say. According to my records, the silver vial should be right over there. As soon as the pearl arrived via Valcerin's transference spell, the Right Master gathered the conclave to prepare an augury ritual. He's been cycling sages through to keep them fresh, while slowly increasing the intensity of the ritual. I'm the Right Master's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex ritual requires the power of the conclave of the 11 forces. I'm not that strong yet. Under the Right Master's tutelage, I expect to attain that rank. One day.
might break it off right here and get on some maybe Fortnite. Depends. Maybe COD also. But we might start this quest just
Was Oriandra able to direct you to the proper elixir? Without something to amplify the magic, our ritual is going to fail. Just in time. For the next stage of the ritual, if you have no objections, I'd like you to join us. Your experiences alongside Valcerin might help reveal what has so far eluded our efforts. We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir into the scrying pool and stand close. As the ritual's power amplifies, your experiences with the Pearl and the false Aldark should help the augury do its job. We want to discover the origin of the Pearl and its strange magic. In addition, anything we can learn about the false Aldark and his connection to the Pearl would be helpful. Otherwise, we're stepping blindly into Oblivion's maw here. Pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Mephala, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Summerset's fate.
We're going to end it right here, actually. Because it looks like it's getting interesting, and I really don't want to start something that I'm going to regret, like, not, like, play a long time. I could play this in short bursts, that's about it. Because it doesn't feel like Scram, like, I mean, it's a really good game, but it don't feel like Elder Scrolls minus the graphics.
Friend of Valcerin, I have a proposal for you.
I mean, right now, I think they did fix it, because the combat actually feels like Elder Scrolls now. When I stopped playing it, this game download from the disc was 105 gigs, I think it was. Maybe 100. But I mean, they fixed the combat, at least. I don't know about everything else. But I have to admit, it does feel right now. It doesn't feel wrong when I'm playing it. It don't, like, it feels like a Elder Scrolls game, but not 100% an Elder Scrolls game. Just feels like an MMO, that's it. But they are fixing it, I have to admit that. Because the combat, when I played and stopped playing it, the combat felt clunky, all kinds of bullshit. But at least combat is smooth and like 10 times better than it was. But this will be the end of this broadcast, so have fun like always.